Every fall, thousands of students descend on London, Ontario, and they're looking for housing. Investors are scrambling to snap up properties. Parents are freaking out trying to find a place for their kids to live. And people are wondering, am I ever going to be able to buy a regular home in Old North? What if the answer wasn't just another old tired student rental property or a rental at all? What if the answer was this? When you're buying real estate, location is one of the most important things ever. And this property is located directly at the intersection between North London, which has Masonville Mall, all those incredible amenities, St. Joe's Hospital, which is one of the most premier healthcare facilities in the region, and downtown London, which is actually currently going through a revitalization. So as an expert real estate agent that consults on acquisitions all the time, I quite often tell people, I'm always thinking about what does resale look like for you if you buy this asset. And sometimes you end up with a property where you are literally stuck with only one or two buyer profiles. That's it. This property is absolutely one of the best example of a multi-tool that speaks to so many different audiences: healthcare, professionals, educations, and even your residential homeowners. The street that it's located on has some of the most premier homes in all of Old North. This is an absolute no-brainer. So often buyers are presented with overpriced student rental properties or ones that just don't have the right floor plan to fit the lifestyle or finishes. They end up with a whole bunch of stress, have to spend a whole pile of money, and this is going to solve that for you today. This property absolutely flips the script on that. It is one of the only I've ever seen that could work as a single family home or for people looking for a rental property. You can tell from the curb appeal, it has a lot of that historic charm that people love about Old North. I also need to point out parking is something you definitely need to look for in this area. Not only does it have parking up here, but I have a special surprise for you at the end of this video. Now, talking about the specs of the house, it has a great layout. It has a ton of different entertaining spaces from the front living room to the dining area. The kitchen is an absolute showstopper. And I absolutely love how this property is positioned right in that sweet spot where you're not gonna have to pay over $1 million, but you sure are gonna feel like it every time you cook in this kitchen. Great amount of bedrooms and bathrooms. And one of my favorite areas, the backyard. This backyard is a huge bonus. Not only do you have a ton of entertaining area inside, but back here you get a multiple tiered deck area. And come see that you actually have additional laneway parking at the rear of this property. That is not something you see every day. And if you look over that very convenient storage shed, you'll notice that there are beautiful multi-million-dollar homes in and around this area, meaning that you have a very well protected investment. You're next to infrastructure, you're next to education, and you're next to healthcare. Whether you're looking for a house for yourself or you're looking for your next investment, I definitely think that this is a piece of prime real estate. And if you love watching tours like this, getting educated about the real estate market, make sure that you hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any future opportunities just like this. And if you want to connect with us and take a private tour of this one, all our information is below, and I'll see you on the next one.